Mass movement in the spotlight.
All right, tonight we are so lucky to be joined by Uffie. What's going on?
Well, I'm a little bit jet lagged. This is my third continent in the past 5 days.
Really? What have you been up to?
Slavery, as you know it, also known as promo. Working my ass off for people like this, you know, summer Sonic, festivals, raving with the Klaxons, prostitutes, lots of stuff.
Okay, prostitutes. Now you got my attention there. Do tell.
Well, let me tell you about that. Last night I was in Hamburg with the Klaxons. We did a festival and it was one of the guys' birthday. And so, you know, in Hamburg there's this really famous street. It's like the red light district from Amsterdam, but like times 10 in one street, and there's a big wall that covers it. And so I walked in, and I think the second wall of ladies, we could say, that were, you know, disposing themselves at the window, I got a cup in my face filled with pee from a fat prostitute. She threw a f***ing cup of her piss in my face. And it didn't just hit me, it hit the birthday boy from the Klaxon. So after, we had to go and buy him a blow-up doll.
It's not every day we get to learn about prostitutes and blow-up dolls on this show.
Yeah, well, this one was called The Champion, and she had a sash like a beauty queen and a little plastic crown, and the hair, it was only like on the like top hairline, and so it went over, and then like the holes were just oh my god, the best part was when we bought it, there was this old lady like 70 years old with long red hair, and we were playing with whips, and she was like tried it out in the Klaxons, and the Klaxons got like whipped with all these whips, and it was pretty cool.
So is this like a routine occurrence when you're out with other bands? Do you just end up in the sex shops and whipping each other?
No, it was a special experience because it was our birthday, but this kind of is kind of my daily life these days.
Well, when my birthday comes around, I'm definitely giving you a call to hang out then.
I'm the lady to hang out with.
Apparently so.
You know, I like to live outside the boundaries. I'm a bit of a tomboy, so I guess I like to live on the edge with the boys.
Well, let's talk about some of your music, because it's definitely on the edge.
Is that why we're here then, music?
No, I'm just happy
that it was all about the porn. No.
Well, it is, you know. We can keep talking porn if you want. Like, I have no problem with that.
Well, Sebastian was a Yugoslavian porn star. That's a tip for you.
Look at this insider information we're getting tonight.
Right? Anyway, back to music, because apparently I'm a musician. Apparently that's what I do. So let's go back.
I know, heaven forbid we have to talk about your day job now.
Let's go.
So how did you, like, just first start with all this stuff?
Well, I really didn't want to, but it got down to the point that go to high school or tour for a living. And Paris is actually, you know, to get serious, it's a very small, you know, scene. Everyone in Paris knows everybody. So I met Feeds and Justice and Pedro when I think I was 16, 17, and him and Wezo convinced me to write a song, and I wrote Pop the Glock.
Yeah, Pop the Glock is the first one that I ever heard from you. I was out at a club and this record came on. Every girl went screaming to the dance floor, and I'm like, how the f*** do I not know about this?
Actually, I had this crazy adventure with some male models last week. Every week is a new story. Last week was male models, and there's this hot one from Norwegia. Norwegia, is that a country? Anyway.
He was Norwegian?
Norwegian, exactly. And we played the song, and he's like, oh, that's you. And he's like, that's the song that makes me get laid by all the girls. He's like, his sex song. So, you know, apparently it's quite the Get the Ladies on the Floor song.
Is that what popping the Glock is?
No, I mean shooting a gun.
Well, I mean, if you're a guy, we kind of have our own sort of gun.
Okay, back to the porn. Yes, it's all about that. What you know about that?
Let's talk about some of the newer music. Armand van Helden killed it on your new single. How did you team up with him?
I have to thank Bang Records for that one. I've been really fortunate because I kind of figured that I'm the, you know, 12-year-old girl and the only girl in my scene, and I'm the child, so why not go for the Godfathers? And if you've noticed, all my remixes, I go for the Godfathers, you know, like Ellen Alien, Felix, him, and as well like Mike G from BC Boys. I figure if you're the kid with that backing you up, where can you go wrong?
You really can't with names like that.
Exactly.
So all you need is Armand van Helden and a blow-up doll, and you too can be an international superstar.
There you go. It's a key ingredient.
Well, let's share this song with everyone right now. Why don't you introduce it?
Hey, it's Uffie, and this is the Armand van Helden remix of ADD SUV.
Putting the world's biggest stars at your fingertips. The Mass Movement with Joe Bermudez.
Banger. Ooh, I gotta call my friend. Wait wait a minute, what I say I gotta do again? Minute to minute, I feel like I'm in the movie Memento, but I don't have a pen. Wait a minute, hey, hey, this the type of beat that make the ghetto girls play. Take a hit of haze, listen to Dre, and when she seen P, man, you know she couldn't hate that ghetto P and that ghetto cash. My ghetto eyes on her ghetto ass. You probably wanna know what planet we on. Can't help if I see everything in neon.
Schizophrenic, pathogenic, psychogenic, hallucinogenic, polygenic, authentic, intelligent, manic, depressive, aggressive, psycho, obsessive, possessive, attention deficit disorder, handheld cassette recorder.
I know they think that we have lost it. My mom keep telling me that I should stop it. See what I like and I'm gon' cop it. It hit a new height, shit, I'm gon' top it. But the ADD makes it crazy me, and they can't see, that's why they blame me. Tell the women high, I dip and die, I skip and fly, I'm a different guy.
When I open up my eyes, sometimes I don't know where I've been. Heart tells me trip to cloud9 headaches as it thinks just if I driving in that SUV. ADD takes over me, cruise control, lanes full power, so the dolls can play with nose powder. Pull up to another dinner party hosted by Noble Barbie, pretty and cream princesses, candy flowers, fresh wishes. Schizophrenic, pathogenic, psychogenic, hallucinogenic, polygenic, authentic, intelligent, manic, depressive, aggressive, psycho, obsessive, possessive, attention deficit disorder, handheld cassette recorder.
Join the movement now at massmovementradio.com.